Hi, it's me again. Yeah, and the sad person that I am, I do spend a bit of time every now and then scouring the internet for TV license advice because people do Google it. They want to know whether they have to pay it, what they have to pay it for, how they can stop paying it. Don't always stumble across my stuff. I don't own the internet. There's plenty of other places out there. So I like to have a check to see what the rest of the internet's got to say. And there's been some good scores. I think The Sun had a 9 out of 10 I gave them once. And there's been some pretty bad scores as well. From a lot of the debt charities got some of the worst scores. So let's have a look at this one. This is the moneyedit.com and the article was written by, where is it? Vaisali Varu, who's a staff writer, and she graduated in journalism from Leeds University. So I'm expecting good things from her. Let's have a look. Now, do I need a TV license? In the TV license rules section. If you're watching live TV or something that you've recorded from live TV, then you need a TV licence. This doesn't just apply when watching the BBC, it includes watching live TV other channels like ITV, 4, 5 and the +1 channels. Watching on demand or catch up means you don't require a TV licence to watch with the exception of BBC iPlayer. Straight right at the top of the article, clear, easy and correct information. I can't actually believe what I'm seeing here. This must be a first to have, right at the top of the article, clear, concise, easy to understand and correct information. Everything there is absolutely spot on. And the second paragraph in is telling you why you don't need a TV licence. I think this, what was her name again? Vaishali, and she graduated from journalism from Leeds University. I believe that she graduated in journalism from Leeds University, because that's quite well put together and researched. So if you're catching up on last week's Emmerdale on ITV Hub, you don't need a TV licence to watch it. But if you're catching up on last week's EastEnders on BBC iPlayer, you do. Also, be wary when watching on demand with apps like ITV Hub or Full, because these apps stream live TV too. And if you want to watch live TV, you need a TV licence. I think she's done her research here. I don't want to say that she's watched my videos or done anything like that because I'm not that big-headed and not many people do actually watch my videos, to be fair. But that is the information that I've been saying, all the people who talk about the TV licence has been saying for ages. Be careful when you use an ITV Hub or Full, because if you press the live button, you need a licence to do that. She's on fire, isn't she? She's going to get a high score, you know. It's going to be a big score, this one. Do I need a TV licence to watch Sky? She drags on a bit, but if you're only making use of the on-demand apps, catch-up or streaming apps, then you do not need a TV licence. That's a big question. Loads of people ask me about Sky all the time, and she's given a correct and easy-to-understand answer. It's going to be a big score, this. So how much does a TV licence cost? Well, she's got to get it in there, in fairness of journalism. You've got to tell both sides of the stories and all of that. I know. But it does say here, look, TV licensing told the Money Edit that the most common misconceptions about the TV license includes being unaware of the support available to customers, blah, blah, blah. Because a lot of these articles that appear in these small publications, or even in some of the larger publications as well, are provided by the PR teams that work with TV licenses. Multi-million-pound contracts these PR teams get with TV licensing to push the narrative that you must buy a TV license. And it appears either she reached out to them or they reached out to her, but she's still done her own research rather than just copy and pasting. So many of these articles are just copy and paste, especially the debt charities. They're not interested in helping you not pay your TV licence fee. They're just copy and pasting information given to them by TV licensing. That's just a bit biased, right? Do some research. This girl did the research. She's put the bit in there. Granted, she's got to put the bit in there, but it's not at the top. And she's done. It's well written. It's well written. So how do I pay for a TV licence? Yeah, not worried about that. Can I watch TV without a licence? Pretty much already covered. Does talk about people getting caught, etc. How do I cancel my TV licences in there? Do you know what? Quite impressed by that. Clear, easy to understand advice that's well laid out. Well laid out. She's going to be a good journalist, this one. It doesn't say when she graduated, but she does look quite young, doesn't she? So I would imagine she's going to have a good career in journalism if she carries on writing like this. We've got to give her a score. All right, we've got to give her a score. I'm not seeing anything wrong. Now, I don't like to give away 10s out of 10s. So we've got to find something that's knackered in here so I can knock it down a bit. If you're watching TV without a TV licence, but should have one, then you could be fined up to £1,000. Not paying the fine on time could lead to a sentence. I'm going to give her 9.8 out of 10 because I just managed to dig a hole in that. Because, yeah, all right, the maximum fine is £1,000. So it's the average fine that's given out, if you total all the fines up for this sort of thing of people getting caught, it's not great. It's about 150, 160 quid. And she doesn't mention in here the enforcement officers or anything. If you choose not to have a telly license, you might get a visit from an enforcement officer. Maybe she'll do a follow-up to this. I don't know. But if you happen to stumble across this video, what was her name? Vaishali, well played. 9.8. Well played. Nice one. Yeah, it's cheered me up a bit, that. I read so many of these articles where they're just giving out awful advice that's just copy and pasted from one of the TV licensing PR agencies. So to see someone actually put a bit of effort into it, I know it's not sort of Pulitzer Prize winning journalism, is it? But if she can put this much effort into a crappy little article about the TV license, then she's going to be a good journalist, right? That's the way I look at it. Let me know what you think about what she's written down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully, I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da!